I am starting to enjoy and experience what it is like to live without fear. One could say, like the Bible says, perfect love casts out fear. But I would say perfect consciousness casts out all fear. Perfect consciousness eliminates all the snags and snares that the mental mind gets tripped up by. And to live in this vastness of this consciousness is melting all the fears. It's pretty hard to initially deal with all your fears and to let them go, because there's fear of letting them go. Fears comes in many layers. And one of the biggest fears that people have trouble letting go of is letting go of Jesus. The fear that somehow you're letting go of God. But that fear exists because God is a mental concept of the ego mind in the intellectual faculty. And God is perceived as someone separate from yourself. And so there is a fear embedded in that if you were to ever let go of Jesus, you're going to let go of God. As long as that fear is present, you can never truly live as a free soul. Most people think that they are free once they are under the lordship of Jesus, but you're under the lordship. Do you know, have you ever considered that word lordship? You're under the lordship of Jesus. If you're under a lordship, your soul is not free. It's not a free agent. But some people are comfortable with their bond, being bonded to another identity. They're comfortable with that because it offers them safety. It offers them predictability and stability. Freedom is a scary thing for many people, because you have to become a sovereign soul and you become solely responsible for yourself. And a lot of people are not prepared to take that step. They like to remain under the tutelage of a master, a teacher, a Lord, a Father, a God that will take care of them. But that is a juvenile way, an immature way of being. It's an immature soul. I'm not saying that in a demeaning way. We are all maturing our souls. But as long as you need a caretaker, a sitter, a custodian, someone that has the oversight, you are an immature soul. If you want to be free, if you truly want your soul to be free, I want to suggest to you that you play with this idea of letting go of Jesus. I know it's probably going to be impossible as long as the degree of oneness consciousness has not fully invaded your being, your awareness, your circle of awareness. So it'll be hard. But I'm just mentioning it as a potential goal, as the next perimeter, the next fence that you can cross. And then there is a pasture there that you can walk into. And it's an open way of being and living, truly free. Without master, without father, without any oversight. God consciousness fully becoming you. You'll mature to the level where you can be trusted with the absolute consciousness of God and steward it well, where you need no oversight, where you need no master, where you need no guide. You will become that sovereign soul, that sovereign spirit, that God spirit. I said earlier about people liking their bond to Jesus, as it makes them feel secure. It gives them a sense of security, but it's only a sense, it's an illusion. There is a real security that can be experienced as a sovereign soul. And why I make the suggestion that people entertain the idea of letting go of Jesus, it's not because I want to convert you to my way of thinking. Like I said, I really could care less about that. But it's not about me. It's not just about me. As a sovereign soul, as experiencing the consciousness of a sovereign, free soul, it makes you play nicer with the rest of your human siblings, and it makes your relationships go easier, because now you no longer have to defend your faith, the faith that has kept you secure before in your fears. You are a secure being, and you no longer need to defend your beliefs, and people don't have to believe the same thing. But now, as a sovereign soul, you can support every human being in their sovereignness. And that is the common ground that makes us all get along harmoniously. That's the only reason why I'm suggesting it. It's not just for my benefit. I have gained my benefit, but I want all of humanity to be able to experience the consciousness and love of the matured soul, the matured sons and daughters of God, as the Bible calls it. But I don't like making these sub-distinctions of sons and daughters, because where there's a son and a daughter, there's a father over it, and that's the whole point of dissolving the overship. You become the top, you become the pinnacle, the sovereign spirit. So that's my reasoning behind these messages and of why I am sharing this. I want more people to experience the mature sovereign soul that they are or can become.